The future of Black Panther's been up in the air because of Chadwick Boseman's passing, plus there's been a lot of controversy surrounding actors like Letitia Wright, but we've been waiting to hear any ounce of news about this project because we have no clue what direction they're going to go in with the sequel and the future of these characters. But apparently they've shut down production until early 2022 because of a minor injury on set, which just doesn't add up. I mainly want to read this Cosmic Book News article, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or Minds to see when my content is posted. And if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month or supporting via memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So this article actually brings up a lot of the concerns I had when I was first hearing about this situation. It says Black Panther 2 shuts down following Letitia Wright injury or controversy. Filming on Black Panther 2 will temporarily be shut down, which follows it reported that Letitia Wright sustained what was said at the time to be a mild injury, suffered on set back in August, but there could be more to the story. THR reports that since August, the director has been able to film scenes without Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri, but now all of those scenes are done filming, and that since Letitia Wright is not yet ready to return, Black Panther 2 filming has been halted. According to THR sources, production on Black Panther 2 is expected to go on hiatus the week of Thanksgiving, with filming expected to resume for an early 2022 restart, and something here, in my opinion, just isn't adding up. This is a lot of time that she's been off set. It says back at the end of August, it was reported Letitia Wright was hospitalized following an injury while filming in Boston involving a stunt rig, with production for the movie based out of Atlanta, and the extent of her injuries weren't made known. They simply said Letitia Wright sustained minor injuries today while filming a stunt for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. She is currently receiving care in a local hospital and is expected to be released soon. Now, generally, when I think of minor, I think maybe 6 weeks off set and someone bruised a rib or twisted an ankle, not 6 months. 6 months is a major injury like an ACL tear, which could be 6 to 9 months recovery, and clearly if she needs the time, she needs the time, but they're calling it a minor injury when they're giving her almost 9 months off set, because don't forget, she's been hurt since the end of August. She does have a stunt double, so the crazier Tom Cruise level stunts aren't done by her, which obviously you can still get hurt by doing the most simple stunts, but 6 to 9 months off set is a pretty big deal. Like the article says, she was in the hospital for a little while, so clearly she did get injured, but something isn't adding up here. She either only faced a minor injury, and why would she need 6 to 9 months off set, or it was a major injury, and why didn't they just come out and say it was major? It says following the injury, Letitia Wright went back home to London, where she has been since. Letitia has been recovering in London since September from injuries sustained on the set of Black Panther 2, and is looking forward to returning to work in early 2022. Now, this article does raise some good questions, like her recent anti-vax controversy. It says, regarding the controversy, back in December 2020, Letitia Wright shut off her Twitter account after questioning the legitimacy of the COVID-19 vaccine, which saw her accused of being an anti-vaxxer, but Letitia Wright denied those claims in a now deleted tweet and Instagram post. This actually came to my mind when I was reading this article initially as well, when I was reading about the fact that they're shutting down production for now because she's injured, yet her injury was minor. How does this make sense? I was honestly thinking at first, maybe they just want as much time as possible to distance her and the whole controversy she faced this year. It says, my intention was not to hurt anyone. My only intention of posting the video was it raised my concerns with what the vaccine contains and what we are putting in our bodies. Nothing else, she tweeted back in December. It says, regarding the anti-vax accusations, THR claimed Letitia Wright also espoused similar views about the COVID-19 vaccines, vaccinations while filming Black Panther 2 in Atlanta, and that Wright quietly parted ways with her entire US team of representatives in the wake of a backlash over posting a controversial anti-vax video in December. Now, after she voiced her opinions on vaccinations, there was a lot of talk about them maybe recasting Shuri or writing her out of the story, but in my opinion, they've invested way too much into paying this actress, but also in the story. Clearly, in Black Panther 1, she was a large part of the story they were going with, so of course, to just recast her would hurt the story they already have, because it's not like they can just make another movie with Chadwick Boseman. So, the first movie would always have that recast blemish that people would talk about, and I definitely think that's not what they'd want to do with this film. Now, of course, agree or disagree with her opinions and the things that she posts on social media and her stances in life, I do hope that she makes a quick recovery, and I obviously hope in time we do learn what actually happened to her, what she ended up injuring. Maybe they'll announce it later on once she's back, maybe when the movie's coming out it'll be part of an interview, because right now we have absolutely no idea why she needs 6 to 9 months off of this film. The article says that it saddens me to have to address the reports published by The Hollywood Reporter on October 6th. The report spoke about my conduct on the set of Black Panther 2, and I honestly assert that this was completely untrue. Anyone who knows me or worked with me knows that I work incredibly hard at my craft, and my main focus is always to do what's impactful and inspiring. That has been and will continue to be my only focus. Now, I also think that it's kind of reasonable to believe they're capitalizing on her injury, because why not give her more time off so more people could forget about the vax controversy? But the problem is that the Twitter nutcases they hope will forget about the controversy, those are people who will literally go back 10 years to dig up dirt on people. If this is really their thinking, it's flawed because it won't make a difference. Because she dared to have an opinion and post it on Twitter, these people who are relentless won't let it go with even a half a year extra. I do genuinely think that maybe that's what they're doing. They're trying to give it more time. They're figuring, you know what, we're gonna give you a couple extra months offset to make sure you're all ready to go and you're gonna be 100% when you return. I do genuinely think at this point they're kind of capitalizing on her injury, but that's all the information we really know right now. I guess only time will tell. You know, I didn't think Black Panther 1 was an awful movie. I would see Black Panther 2 when it comes out. I know the state of Marvel right now isn't that great, and all their movies coming out right now aren't that good, but I didn't think that 1 was bad, and I'm definitely interested to see the direction they're going in with Black Panther 2. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.